Okay, as we talked about, a key aspect of running a successful business is knowing, getting a good sense of what the customer actually wants and how they perceive your products. So with that in mind, I want to describe a very simple method of researching customer preference. And it is becoming increasingly common. It's called MBWA, which stands for Managing by Wandering Around. Now, MBWA, that's not the most technical sounding name you've ever heard, but it describes the process pretty accurately. Here is how it works. Basically, the idea is that business owners or business managers just go out and actually talk to their customers and learn more about how well the business is serving their needs and try to see what the customer experiences. Because that's a great way to discover for yourself how your product is perceived, what the strengths and weaknesses are, how you can, Dotans, they make soup and can vegetable and such. Well, the head of the company had done a tough executive walk around the supermarkets and asking shoppers what they thought of Dutton soup, and he used that data to make changes in to the company's product. I mean, when Dutton's of our companies embraces something as radical as MVWA, it really shows you how popular the theory has become. Yes, Lisa? But isn't this the danger to base the decision on information from a small sample of people? Is it large scale market less safer getting data on a lot of people? That's a good question, and well, I don't want to pretend that now and we are very replacement for as a method of customer research. Now, the market research data definitely can give you a good idea of a big picture, but every day is really useful, kind of filling in the blanks, getting a good underground sense of how your products you use and how people need to respond to them. And yes, the number of opinions you get is small, so you do need to be careful. But good business managers will tell you that the big good field using and one of the most frequent problems they come across is becoming out of touch with what their customers really want and need. Surveys and market research, etc. Stuff like that. They can only tell you so much about what the customer actually wants in their life. Managing by wandering around, on the other hand, that gets you in there and give you a good sense of what the customers need. So when you combination them, MVWA and market research were the powerful tools. Oh, here's another example for you. CEO executive for a clothing manufacturer. It was an Aiken jeans, They went and worked in the store for a few days selling Elkin's clothes. Now that gives them a very different idea about their products. They saw how people responded to it. They could go up to the customers in the store, ask them questions about it. Yes, Mike? Well, I would think that a lot of customers will be buzzed by, if I'm shopping, I don't know if I want to sound or visual represent asking me questions. It's like when I got a phone call at home from market research and I just hung up with them. It's certainly true. Well, no one likes getting calls at home from market researchers or people like that. But I tell you something. Most customers have exact opposite reaction when they come to MWA. Now, don't ask me why, because I really have no idea. As a practice, the customers tend to respond really well to MVWA, which is a key reason for success. In fact, the techniques of MVWA work so well. They have actually been extended to all kinds of different contexts, like politics, for instance. A few years back as the mayor of Baltimore. Hmm. Hmm. Of the city. Get out and experience a single city experience. So, so he ride around the city. Sometimes and not picked up or decided the streets. And then go back to his office to write these memos and these memos to staff about the problem he's seen and how they needed to be fixed. You know that sort of thing. But the thing is, he got all the information just by going around and seeing the different Baltimore neighborhoods and talking to the people in them. And he called it small politics. We call it MVWA, or just plain good customer service.